And a Jamestown cemetery has started to offer natural burial services, with the first plots now becoming available as the graveyard looks to expand the way they do business. Our Alyssa Wright joins us live in studio now with more on this new process. Alyssa?
Justin, technically this isn't the first time Lakeview Cemetery in Jamestown has offered the natural burials. In fact, the concept actually dates back to before the Civil War. Since Lakeview opened in 1858, staff are going back in history to resurrect the process. Normally occurring without a casket, the deceased would be covered in a shroud. With no embalming, the natural decomposition process would take place.
You would have a conservation club or a group that would be involved in that. The Green Burial Council has different steps that need to be taken, items that need to be met to qualify.
Additionally, no gravestones would be in place, leaving the landscape untouched.
The burials are done in wooded, meadowy type areas that don't have a lot of maintenance. Many are not marked in any way other than maybe a GPS coordinate.
This type of burial may seem odd to some, but it does serve a specific purpose.
There are a number of definitions for a natural or green burial. Pretty much the whole idea is to lessen the environmental impact of a burial.
Lakeview Cemetery plans to clear the way for a larger natural gravesite in the future. However, right now, they can accommodate around 20 green burials.
We still offer traditional funeral arrangements, burials, cremation.
Now, the first modern green burial will take place within the next month or so at the request of a terminal cancer patient, Jody Goggle, who first petitioned the cemetery to offer this process. Justin, back to you.
All right, so many questions about this, Alyssa, but so little time for us. I guess the biggest thing that comes out of my mind right now is why would someone want to choose this option?
Right, so there are two main reasons. The first is it's very eco-friendly, leaving limited impact on the surrounding soil, and the cost. This process is substantially inexpensive rather than a traditional burial. However, the one thing to note is the surviving family of the deceased will have to pay for an annual maintenance up 1 to 3 years for this cost to help with the upkeep of the gravesite.
Yeah, very interesting, and certainly not a new process, as you mentioned the historical context there, but definitely new in the sense of our recent history here in Jamestown.
Yes.
Alyssa Wright joining us today with that. Alyssa, thank you very much. And